You're in time for the handshake. Welcome. Thank you for joining us here on New Vision TV. I'm Lynn Komjisha and I'm joined by Edna Ruth Mubiru. I always have issues because I'm thinking Ruth comes first, then Edna. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Lynn.
So, I read in the papers that there's a supposed launch. They're planning to launch the Khartoum and Entebbe flight. And this is meant, to improve and spur trade between the two countries.
Yes.
Why now?
Now because Sudan is become increasingly a trade partner.
All right.
They buy a lot of our coffee, about 20% of our coffee.
Oh, really?
Yes, they're a big market for coffee. So now is a good time to have this airline because there are issues of connecting to Khartoum.
Yeah.
So if you have a direct flight, then you're making it easier. You have more stock going out of the country, taking a shorter time, so you can do more trade between the two.
I thought these flights were on, like, from way back.
No, not a direct flight to Khartoum.
Oh, so you have to first go through Juba, or do you go through Nairobi?
Well, there are different connections, whichever is convenient,
Okay.
Yeah. But connectivity within Africa is generally a problem.
Oh, how?
Yes, the connections, if you look at, South Africa is fine, but if you're connecting to West Africa, North Africa, we have a problem. We have a challenge. If you're living in Kampala to go to Addis Ababa, you would have Ethiopian Airlines. But in countries where there are no national carriers, you have to make different connections, Yeah. So it's a problem for trade. If I have to take my goods from one...
It's a long route, huh?
If I have to go through different cities for my goods to reach somewhere, it's a problem. So having a direct flight will be beneficial.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what would this, apart from it being beneficial, what would this mean for the country? Coffee is one of those crops we, take pride in as a country.
Yes.
So what would this mean?
Well, the discussion around coffee and the airline came about because there's a delegation of Sudanese officials who are looking at the quality of our coffee and looking at the way we handle it and helping us to improve the coffee standards that are for the market, for their market. So, yes, what this means is that they are looking at us as a big source for coffee, and that essentially means we'll be selling more to them.
Do we have it though?
The coffee? Yes, we do, and there's a drive to increase the number of bags that we produce between now and 2020. That drive is already there. They're giving out seedlings, and if it's handled properly, chances are high we shall have the amount of coffee
that is needed.
And Sudan is a big coffee drinking country, so it's a market that we really need to look at closely.
I thought, but do we process our coffee, or do we take it in raw form?
We have processing companies now. We have quite a number of processing companies.
Am I Ugandan?
Yes.
How do I not know these things?
We have quite a number, and you know that some of it actually ended up on the US market.
Yes, I heard about that.
Yes. So it's the potential for coffee and the potential for selling coffee to Africa.
Yeah.
Sudan is just one of the markets, but the potential to sell to Africa is big if we do it well.
I hope we do. About those processing plants, I need to search about that. Well, we'll discuss that some other time. So, there you go. If you have coffee, work on it. See how you can tap into the Khartoum market. That seems to be one of the biggest markets that, deals in our coffee. Thank you, Edna.
Thank you, Lynn.